as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never wanted to call myself the greatest shooter until I got that record. I'm comfortable saying that now. Kevin, he's not the only.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Then it's Wiggins. And for the Mavericks, they've got Kyrie Irving. Reggie Bullock is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Wiggins against Hardaway. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Adding layers to his game over time. The more Wiggins looks to score inside, the more versatile he'll become.
Irving passes to Ntilikina. Dallas moving the ball around. Bullock kicks to Irving.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
First team foul.
Passes it to McGee. 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. He can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Green. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Well, he's so well coordinated, so smooth as an athlete is Wiggins. And that time showing up off the dribble.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here is McGee. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And McGee kicks to Ntilikina. A step-back shot here. It's deflected. Wiggins passes to Green. Good on the shot.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
And the pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Bullock. Outside Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The putback goes up again, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Curry is inside. The Mavericks pull it in. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ntilikina. Inside, it's stolen by Green. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Great speed by Wiggins there. I mean, makes him a dominant finisher in transition. Speed kills, and oftentimes you can't control it.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. The high post shot. McGee. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing. Playing really efficient basketball.
Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Irving. And here's McGee. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Bullock kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range. Green with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Josh Green subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Green. His last outing, he had 8 points. The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Iguodala, the pass to Kuminga.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
To the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Now, here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Ntilikina passes to Kleber. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Warriors leading by 3. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Now, here's Kuminga. He's covered by Irving. He gets it in there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control of his foul. And he'll shoot 2 at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Dallas making a switch here. Morris is checked in. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Here's Green. The Warriors making the shot. Irving passes to Green. On Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
Now, here's Kuminga. Count the basket.
Man, have they been effective at hitting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Now here's Green. Dallas again missing. Out to the right wing. Here's Kuminga. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Here's Ntilikina. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Irving. Here's Morris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Poole. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Warriors making the shot. Morris kicks to Ntilikina. From 12 feet out. Yep, that one goes.
It's really good watching Ntilikina work the pick and roll. The decision-making he displays continues to get better.
Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Morris is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Morris. Back to Irving. Over Curry. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Morris. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Curry passes to Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Dallas moving the ball around. Morris kicks to Bullock. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Dallas calls timeout. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. The Warriors also with a sub. Jones checked in for Green. Mavericks trail by 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Hardaway. Irving with it. Launches a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And with that length and great burst to throw it down, defenders have to be cautious of Thompson attacking the rim.
Outside Hardaway. Curry against Irving. Now here's Kleba. D right on him. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Hardaway. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Minnesota. Curry can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The kick out to Irving. Now here's Bullock, defended by Jones. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's McGee. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. McGee's got his 3rd basket of the night. Warriors leading by 8 to the inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, where he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Mavericks making a switch here. Green's checked in, so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Warriors leading by 8. Wiggins from outside, and they'll get another chance. Here's Thompson. Jones trying to get open. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
A different look for Dallas. Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now Green. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Ntilikina. From deep. He can't get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Josh Green.
No luck that time either. Warriors leading by 8. Kuminga with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. He kicks to Green. Pass to Ntilikina from past the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Kuminga the pass to Green. Powell with the steal. Here's Hardaway. They kick it out to Green. Takes a 3. Got a piece of it. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Warriors leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Payton.
2 minutes.
Trying to end the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And stolen by Dunn. And it's the Warriors on the break. Kuminga the pass to Dunn. Ntilikina with the rebound. Ntilikina's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mavericks trail by 5. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guy.
McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee.
Markieff Morris.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And make some noise for your detailed crew.
Different look here for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Kevon Looney. Wiggins comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Gary Payton. Thompson with the bucket.
Klay Thompson.
1:12 left here in the second. Outside, Green. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Curry. Green taking his time here. Releases. Hardaway, no good.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Kuminga. 1 shot.
Mavericks trail by 7. Ntilikina kicks to Green. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good for Morris. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so he hits both. So it's the Warriors now. Curry is inside. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, how about the touch there from Curry? Just keeping control even while getting knocked around.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Warriors foul. Stephen Curry.
For Dallas, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Foul. At the line
And the first one at the line is good.
Ntilikina. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Curry. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Curry.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Ntilikina. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off, able to stay all over the shooter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. And I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Jonathan Kuminga was the man in the first. He had 12 points and 3 rebounds. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, how'd you think the Mavericks were playing?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Guard pair on the floor. It's Curry and Thompson. Kuminga out there with Wiggins, and it's Jones in at the center. Wiggins outside. He dishes it to Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost for this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Outside Hardaway. From deep. It's rebounded by Curry. The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. They get the rebound. And Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got 14 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes here for the Warriors. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Going inside, here's Ntilikina. And it's off the back rim, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Pass to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Up top, DiVincenzo. And they pick up 2. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hardaway kicks to Bullock. Irving looking for an opening. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Payton finds Green, shoots over Bullock. Green, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by DiVincenzo. They need this. Hardaway, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 for the charity stripe here tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Morris is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Mike Powell comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Josh Green subbed in for Ntilikina.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on JaVale McGee.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Mavericks head athletic trainer. He said he has a dislocated kneecap, which is incredibly painful to say the least. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really bad news tonight.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now here's Payton. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And that one falls for Irving.
At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors leading by 9. Payton attacking. Green with the block. Irving passes to Morris. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Green against DiVincenzo. Back to Irving. There's the 3. Tipped away. And they get it back. The shot by Powell, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Payton outside. Shot clock at 6. Bullock dishes to Irving. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
To the inside. And it's Green. Missing. Mavericks trail by 9. And here's Bullock. Morris right side. Outside, Green. A 3 ball. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. DiVincenzo. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
Payton against Irving. Morris kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 8 points.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Warriors leading by 9. Payton passes to Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Irving. Misses from 6 feet away.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Curry way outside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Hardaway. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Passes it to Hardaway. Baseline try. Tips it, and it's put back in by Powell.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Curry passes to Kuminga. It's good. 16 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 13. Outside Hardaway, the pass to Ntilikina. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving against Thompson. From 13, Irving can't hit. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Powell is a solid rebounder. Excellent at hitting the boards and gobbling up rebound.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. Here's Curry. That's tipped. They retain possession. Outside Irving. There's the drive. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And you can't afford to bail out a dynamic shooter like Thompson. He'll make you pay at the line.
Shooting for Golden State, Klay Thompson.
And he's good on the second. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Irving passes to Ntilikina. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Curry. That one goes in. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Pass to Ntilikina. On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer. They get it back. Powell, that's good.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Moving against Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
You know, for Irvin, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
Wood, he's checked in for Dwight Powell.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Looney finds Kuminga. Curry on the wing. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Mavericks trail by 14. Irving passes to Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. Can't cash in from the high post. Warriors leading by 14. Curry looking it over. Knocked away. Here's Thompson. Here's Looney. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Right wing. Bullock passes to Wood. Here's Ntilikina. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Christian Wood. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good. Now he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Kuminga taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Irving. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bullock with it. Kuminga on him. Bullock kicks to Irving. Over Thompson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Dallas calls timeout. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
You know, I've really liked how aggressive he's been getting inside. He's finding lanes and avenues to the rim and making the defense pay when he does get inside. I thought he really helped lead the charge for his team.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Passes it to Hardaway. Dallas again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts up a 3. Here's Powell. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Dunn. The 3. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Warriors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position
to win the game.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jonathan Kuminga.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Dallas no good that time either. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. It's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. And here are the Mavericks now. Outside Holiday. Pass to Morris. Dallas moving it around. There's Green, plenty of space. A new 14 for the Mavericks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A second chance effort. The Warriors pull it in. Here he goes, and he jams it with authority.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Clay. Tonight's passing was special. It looked like everybody was getting touches. How selfless is this team right now?
Well, that's what makes us special. That's what makes us champions. It's all about sharing the ball. That's when basketball is beautiful. That's when we look our best. And, you know, tonight was a testament to that.
You had heads swiveling all night, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.